snowshoes here. We're at Children's Harbor Treasures and Thrift Store, and we
love Lake Martin.
Hey everybody, this is Trey with Crew Lending. I just want to let you know rates are phenomenal right now. So interest rates are just crazy low. Call me, I'd love to know your specific situation. People are getting into lake houses well below the monthly payment that they thought. The tax amount, homeowner's insurance, principal and interest, the entire payment well below what a lot of people are telling me on the phone. People are like, wow, that's a lot more affordable than I thought. So call me today. It may be just a whole lot closer than you think to get into your lake house. We're closing loans in 30 days or less. Call me.
Well, the hottest spot off water year-round is on Highway 63, the brand new Children's Harbor Treasure and Thrift Store, right?
Right.
And we are here just with a sample of anything and everything you can imagine. They have it. And we are here with some of our volunteers. And Kathy, tell us about you and your role here.
I'm Kathy Simons, and I'm the manager here at Children's Harbor Thrift Store. We take in donations all during the week, and we are open on Friday and Saturday from 9 to 3. And my role is to take the donations in and get them ready to be put out for you to come in and purchase them. And we have anything and everything that you could think of, from scooters to snowshoes to cars, boats, you name it, we've got it here at the harbor.
Yes. Well, who else do we have here today?
This is Donna Funderburk. She works with me during the week. And this is Miss Carolyn Jones. She is a volunteer that has been volunteering for many years. I'm not really sure of the number.
About
7 years. And this is Mary Grace Burke. She's interning with us this summer, and she will go off to Auburn in the fall, and she's been a great help.
Well, we have been talking this summer about what a real estate frenzy it is out there, but the real frenzy is in here Friday and Saturday mornings, isn't it?
Oh yes, Friday morning they're lined up at the door waiting to get in, and they come in, our regulars, and they're like, what do you got today? What's new? What'd you put out? And they always know when something's been here. They're like, that was there last week. And I'm like, well, it won't be here long. And sure enough, they'll come back and they'll be like, I should have bought it. So if you see it, you better get it when you see it.
Okay, what's the craziest thing you've ever seen here at Children's Harbor Thrift Store?
Oh, I really can't say what the craziest thing is that I've seen, but just this week, one of our mini items was poo dough. Now, who doesn't need that when you're out on the lake? So you can do all kind of fun things with that. And who would have thought we'd have got snowshoes here at the lake? So, you know, just anything and everything.
All right, come by and see them. We
love Lake Martin. Okay, I wanted to show you how everything begins. This is where we start. Everything is dropped off right here at the door. Fred gets it first, and they sort it, and then they bring it in to us. And this is where all the donations are dropped off, and then the process starts on the inside.
And it takes a week to get from here to you know, where people can purchase?
We have to get it in. We have to make sure it's sellable and usable, not broken or damaged, because if you've noticed, we have really good stuff. We try to put out the best of the best for our customers, because everything goes back to Children's Harbor, to their children and their families. And Rick is one of our valuable volunteers that's been helping us for a long time.
Well, Rick, tell us about your experience with Children's Harbor.
It's fantastic. I probably don't have the makeup to go help the campers, but I really enjoy being able to contribute in some way. So after Fred and Roger bring all the stuff in, I make sure, test it works, clean it up, make it presentable, price it, and get it out. And you're right, within 1 week, the stuff that's out here is on the shelves ready to go on Friday.
Well, I think that's a very important chunk or a piece of this amazing puzzle. So we appreciate what you do.
Thank you.
Okay, so I am here with Alexander City Chamber of Commerce President and CEO Ed Caleri.
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome.
I appreciate it.
You settled into your new position?
If you can call it settled in, but we're as good as we can get right now.
Well, you've been here quite a while.
Yes.
Even though your position is new.
New to the position about 3 or 4 months, but we've had a place on the lake for probably 3 or 4 years.
Awesome. Well, what's your favorite Lake Martin memory?
It's actually one of the earliest memories that we had. My wife and I currently live in Jackson's Gap. We're off of Point Windy.
Love it.
We bought a place about 1.5 years ago that was going to be our retirement place. But prior to that, we actually lived in Lakeview Trailer Park off of Point
Awesome.
Windy. And
Where memories are made.
memories are made, and the best memory of all was the night I actually asked my wife to marry me on the dock of the trailer park in which we lived in at the time. So
Romantic!
I don't think you can get any better than that.
I
But
don't
yeah.
think so either.
Yeah, that's Lake Martin for you. Love.
Okay.
So that has got to be by far and away my best memory of being on Lake Martin, without a doubt.
Somebody try to beat that one. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, this is Santa here, and we just want to invite you, myself and all the Love Lake Martin crew, to come join us at Bay Pines Marina on Sunday, September 4th. We're going to do pictures in your boat so you can have the real Santa in your picture for this Christmas on your Christmas card. So come see me. And what do we say, gang? We love Lake Martin.
Okay, here with Man About the Lake, I guess, instead of Man About Town, Jay Stern. Jay, I just started watching you on Facebook, you know, as I have been here and been studying the lake for about 4 years now, and you just kind of have a really cool look about you. And Jay's the kind of guy you see him and you're like, there's a story or many stories behind those glasses and that funky hat. So tell us who you are and give us a Lake Martin memory.
Well, I grew up in Opelika. I've been here for 3 years. I retired from Ole Miss 3 years ago and decided I wanted to come back to the lake where we had a place in Sandy Creek as a kid. Dad bought a place in the late 60s for like $4,000. And it is still there. It looks the same. It's still the same red barn wood paint. I ride by it all the time. It's on far opposite side from where we are by water, but it's just great reliving and being in the waters that I was in as a kid.
So, can we say some of your earliest memories?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why I came back here to retire here. Feeding the ducks, you know, we had all these ducks, white ducks and brown ducks, not the geese like we have now. They'd come up on the land, we'd pick them up, we'd play with them, we'd feed them, we'd jump off Chicken Rock when it was illegal. You know, you pull up and the popo was there and they would write you a ticket if you did it, but when they weren't there, you could jump. We would do the rope swing at Acapulco Rock, or Chimney Rock, I got them reversed. They would cut it down, you know, every few months. Somebody throw a new one up. But now it's just always there. And Goat Island to me was Young's Island as a kid, because on that part of the lake there were goats on that island with a cabin, and we would go beach there and have picnics, and there were goats. I didn't realize Goat Island was by the dam. In my world, Goat Island was Young's Island.
Right. It's funny how all the stories evolve and the names of the islands change, and it just, once it becomes more your lake, then you take the autonomy of, you know, making it yours with throwing some, you know, nicknames up or whatever. Okay, so you're going to send us some old footage that Mitchell is showing us from the 1960s. Tell us about that story.
Well,
Who is that skiing?
It's Fob James skiing. When we were kids, Mom and Dad would bring us up to different friends' cabins or people that had boats, and this was Mr. Fob when he was skiing. And then my sister and I, we would, you know, ski and get on the zip sled, which was the forerunner, I guess, to tubing. But back in the day, we used inner tubes that had a spike in it, and you had to make sure the spike was flipped over. It wasn't these big rafts.
Good grief.
I mean, a real inner tube from a truck tire. That's what you did. It was tubing. Tie it up behind it, you know, a ski rope, and it would just drag you around. You know, feeding the ducks and just different home videos that
Right.
we've collected over the years.
Right. Well, thank you for sharing the one, especially with you rocking a mean Speedo as a child.
Hey, the shirt covers it. The peace sign is much better that covers it. But yeah, I swam competitively, so I lived in a Speedo from, gosh, May until September or October.
All right, we'll bring it back to Lake Martin starting 2017.
Not my Speedo, babe.
Okay, well, so if you ever have the opportunity and run into this sweetheart of a man in Dadeville, just say hey to Jay and.
And if you're ever out and you see a first responder, buy them lunch. There's nothing wrong with buying a cop lunch.
There you go. Did you know that Lake Martin enjoys about 49% full-time residents? We feel part of that is because Lake Martin enjoys 2 seasons, summer season and football season. And this buyer found her success story just in time to enjoy both. Welcome to Stoneview Summit in the sought-after gated neighborhood of Stillwaters on the east side of the lake in Dadeville, Alabama. It is a mere 40-minute drive to the Auburn University football stadium and convenient to many Love Lake Martin supporters such as Lake Martin Pizza Company, Creekside Lodge, and Lakeside Mercantile. If you are interested in Lake Martin either part-time or full-time, now's the time to look. Check out PaigePatterson.com and always like Love Lake Martin on Facebook.
Today is just a little short tip by Elliott City Guide Service. I'm not going to take up much of your time, but this is something we use on our boats every day and every night. One is the fish grip. After you get the fish over in the boat, you can take these fish grips, stick it in their mouth, and lock down like a pair of channel locks. Then you can hold that fish to get the hook out of their mouth, and it will absolutely keep that fish from throwing that hook in your hand. The next thing we recommend and we use a lot of is fighting belts. This is just a cheap, nice fighting belt right here. All of our kids wear these, a lot of our women and a lot of our men wear these. You just put it around you, strap it on, put your rod butt in here when you're fighting a fish, and I've had 7-year-olds on my boat that have absolutely boated 35-pound fish with no help at all just by using this fish belt. This is something we highly recommend. We have on all of our boats. If you have any family, young kids, elderly parents, whatever, that you'd like to bring out fishing and try some of our deals out, we'd love to have you. Book a trip with us today at 256-401-3089.
Well, you can't have a fancy hat and a pretty intern with Children's Harbor Thrift Store without having tea.
Yes.
Thank you for joining me, Mary Grace. What are you doing this summer here?
I'm interning for Children's Harbor. I am a rising sophomore at Auburn University in hopes of making a career in occupational therapy. So I was just drawn to Children's Harbor because of their love for children with special needs and also my love for those children. So came here and have been interning with them. I'm at the office working with those ladies and Merle on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and then I'm here at the thrift stores on Fridays, and it's awesome. I'm loving it.
Love the hat. Have you
Thank
found
you.
other fantastic finds?
Yes, yes. I've gotten a little trouble with my parents because I spend more money up here than they give me a week. So lots of good finds,
Atta girl. So do you have an affinity for Lake Martin? Have you been here a while?
Yes, this is my favorite place in the entire world. I've been here since as long as I can remember, since a baby. We have had a house and spent our summer weekends up here with families and friends and just loving this place with every bit of my heart.
Oh, awesome. What's one of your favorite Lake Martin memories?
Well, I guess like I said, I've been here for as long as I can remember, so I recall like as a little girl getting out on the boat with my dad and sister and searching all the little hidden sloughs on the lake and trying to find a fun rope swing, and when finding one, just feeling like we'd hit the jackpot and just, you know, spending all day doing those rope swings and swimming and loving being out on the water.
Well, that's a pretty good one. Well, we appreciate you helping
Yes, thank you.
keep the organization alive and thriving this summer, and good luck at Auburn.
Thank you very much.
War Eagle.
War Eagle.